Hey, Jason here. Today I want to introduce our new series to Uncommon Investing Terms. Uncommon Investing Terms, our new series. In this series, we're going to be talking about, of course, uncommon investing terms, why they're important for you, what they mean, why they're important for the investment analysis, how you can gain a huge advantage in some cases knowing what these mean, how you can avoid potential red flags by knowing what these mean and what these show for companies. You'll learn all that and more in this brand new series. I hope you enjoy. Let us know in the comments below if you. Jason here. In this episode of Uncommon Investing Terms, we're going to talk about clawbacks. Before I go over that, though, I need to tell you that you can get this series as a podcast anywhere in the world for free on all major podcasting platforms: iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify, Anchor, and more. You can get the series as a podcast anywhere in the world for free. So far in this series, we've talked about things like impairments, write-downs, and the differences between these, retained earnings, accumulated deficit, and the differences between those, and total enterprise value, investment float, and net operating loss carryforwards, and some other valuable things that can give you a huge advantage over other investors who don't know what these things are. This is one that's more important for the qualitative side of value investing, because it allows you to see what the board and what management agrees to if there are major issues at the company. So back in the Great Recession, you probably heard, if you were investing then, you probably heard the term golden parachute. All these people at places like Bank of America and Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and I think what was some other ones? Citibank, and some other ones that went bankrupt. Lehman Brothers probably. These executives who ran these companies into the ground doing bad stuff. I don't know. Some of it was illegal, but definitely stuff they shouldn't have been doing. We're getting huge payouts due to their contracts because there were no clawbacks in there. So clawbacks are, I'm just going to read this definition here and then we can go over it. A clawback is a contractual provision whereby money already paid to an employee must be returned to an employer or benefactor, sometimes with a penalty. So typically you'll see clawbacks for CEOs, CFOs, COOs, stuff like that at a company. Executives, members. I can't recall ever seeing them for board members, but that might be an option as well. Essentially, these are if the people do bad stuff or stupid stuff or illegal stuff or immoral stuff, and then years later it's found out, the company or they may have to pay some of this money back depending on what the company agrees to, what the lawyers agree to, what the regulators agree to, all that kind of stuff. These are rare, to be honest, that you see these. Most of the time you see these at larger companies. And frankly, you don't see, even after all that crap that went on during the Great Recession, you still don't see these that often. But when you do, it's a way to protect the company, but also the shareholders as well, because essentially any money that these people get for doing bad, immoral, stupid stuff is shareholder money. So, for example, if a company were to be found out, like an Enron, let's say Enron was happening today, and the CEO was found to be guilty of fraud or tax evasion or whatever the actual findings are, they would have to pay back. Let's say their kind of base salary, including bonuses and all that, is $20 million. They may, if they are found guilty, or in some cases not even guilty, but some cases it's as much as, actually I think it is guilty now that I think about it. Typically they're found guilty and they have to pay back a portion or all of the amount. So if their pay in, let's say 2020 is $20 million and it's found out 5 years from now, they may have to pay back all or a portion of that money. Again, these are good things. Typically you want to see these. They're extremely rare. It's not a make or break if you don't see these, because frankly, I don't think you should be investing in companies you can't trust anyways. So if you trust the company's executives, insiders, and board members, you shouldn't need a reason to have these in there. But again, it's always a good thing to see because people shouldn't be rewarded for doing stupid, immoral, illegal stuff like they were in the Great Recession. So um, this isn't as important of a term as some of the other ones we've talked about, but it's still a rare one that you need to know because, again, it's a way to protect shareholders. So I hope this helps. Our other videos in this series should be above or below this video or on our YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, love, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime we release a new video. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this and our other videos in the series, so make sure to leave a comment. I answer all comments myself, and until next time, talk to you again soon. Have a great day.